What's up, guys? Welcome back to Daytona. We're going to be racing the B-Class Series again. This is technically going to be the fourth race we've ran this week, because we died in the third one and only lasted about a lap. Not even a lap, a half a lap. So we're going to try running this again. What's up, Hydrogen? How you doing, man? To try running this race again. Don't know if you heard me or not, but yeah, so this is the fourth race we've ran. The one I ran the other day, I lasted literally a half a lap. Started like 8th place and got hit by the #1 car in the apex of 1 and 2 and spun out and just killed like 19 other cars. So he proceeded to take out, appreciate it, he proceeded to take out 2 other cars in that race and ended up winning the race. So he was basically Stenhouse. So maybe that's where Stenhouse got his idea from. I don't know. But we're not qualifying in this one. We're going to hang around the back, try to avoid some big wrecks before we get out there and run, because I really need to get at least a front half of the field finish. We have not had that happen this week yet, I don't think. The first race, I can't remember where we finished at. I don't think it was terrible, because I remember we wrecked, but I think we came back and still had a decent run, but I can't remember exactly where it was. It was like 14th or something, I think. So, anyway, trying to get the chat box working here. I'm having an issue with that, so since we're not qualifying, I'm going to work on that for just a second, and the race should be starting here in about 2.5 minutes, I think. Yeah, man, Kyle Busch, that was, I don't know what Stenhouse was thinking. That was ridiculous. I mean, I like Stenhouse okay, and I know he didn't do none of it on purpose, but he just drives way over his head at those tracks. He's a really good plate racer, you know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing there. But he made it exciting, that's for sure. But yeah, Kyle Busch definitely just got taken out. No fault of his own at all. I may actually try to go to Daytona next year. I've been thinking about it. I wanted to go this year, but kind of decided against it last minute. Alright, let's see if this works here. Get this chat box working. I don't know if I can actually do this while you guys are watching or not. I guess I probably can. Not sure if I can. Yep, I guess I can still move it around while you guys watch. Cool. Alright, so it should be working now. Am I going to do the montage of the crashes at Daytona? Actually, I just uploaded it and it went live about an hour or 2 ago. So if you haven't seen it yet, I don't know why. YouTube has got this weird thing now to where, for some reason, I think a lot of people don't see my videos. When I first started doing this, I was getting around 100,000 views per video I did, and now I get about 700. So I don't, and I've got more subscribers, so it's really strange. But yeah, you can go to my channel, and you should be able to see it on my channel. People are watching it. I've got like 300 or 400 views on it. What's up, Dale fan? How's it going? There's like 300, 400, 500 views on it right now. I don't know why I don't get like I used to, but for whatever reason, I don't know. I think it's a YouTube deal, honestly. There's a lot of big top YouTubers that are leaving YouTube now, and they're going more to Twitch, which I've been considering doing, but YouTube just, for me, works so much easier. Let me go ahead and grid up real quick. YouTube just works so much better for me. It's easier to use, in my opinion. Twitch, whenever you first start using Twitch, you can only upload at a 300 or 3000 bit rate, and it makes iRacing look pretty horrible. I think once you get so many followers, it allows you to go up to like 10,000 or something ridiculous like that. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't read up on it in a while. But it's hard to get followers on Twitch because everybody's on Twitch. So I don't know what's going on. But YouTube has really let me down the last 2 years or so. My video view count has dropped dramatically. Really? Well, that's weird. So maybe that's what it is, Hydrogen. Maybe you just haven't got the notification yet. I don't know. It's on my channel, though. If you want to go check it out, it's definitely on there. I think a lot of people don't see it. And I think, too, the search function don't work like it used to. Because I can search for my own name and put in, like, you know, Daytona Crash afterwards, and none of my videos come up. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm not watching the IndyCar race. No, I'll check it out later. I'll probably watch it on the app after it's over. Iowa is not my biggest... It's not my most favorite track for Indy cars. I like the big 1.5 mile tracks for Indy cars, personally. Yeah, Daytona is definitely a junkyard. It's not like it used to be. I started watching NASCAR in 1992, and it's changed a lot. It was pack racing then, but it wasn't like a wreck fest like it is now. You would have big wrecks, but usually about one big wreck every race, and a bunch of small wrecks. And now it's just big wreck after big wreck after big wreck, and it doesn't stop till the very end of the race. It's crazy. But everybody is so much more competitive now. The cars are so much more. I don't know if they're more stable. I think they are a bit more stable.
I'm gonna be dead on restart.
I don't know. I mean, it didn't look that bad, Dale fan, honestly. Like, I mean, it's, you know, it's one of those deals. I think he rode up on the rear tire of the car that he hit, and it kind of just turned him over. But I don't think it didn't look very severe. I mean, I've seen some cars flip over that's way worse than that. I think McMurray's flip earlier this year at Talladega looked worse than Cindric's flip, honestly. Oh boy, I didn't even check to see who was in this race. Let's see if we know anybody here. Cole Cabrera, or Cabra, I'm not sure how you pronounce that name, in the #1 car. He is actually a NASCAR Next driver, so he probably will be in the Truck Series or the Xfinity Series next year. Who else? I bet you won't see any real NASCAR drivers on here that raced Daytona last night, because most of them are probably tired of getting wrecked by now. No, I do not see anybody else. Man, we are ranked 19th. Terrible. Yeah, man, that's good for Eric Jones. I'm not a huge fan of Eric Jones, but happy for him nonetheless. Especially since his dad just passed away not too long ago. I think it's pretty cool. He deserved it. I'd like to see where he would have finished if half the cars wasn't wrecked out by lap 60. But all right, here we go. Probably won't be seeing the chat too much, so if I don't reply to you, I do apologize. We gotta get a good finish here, so we're not gonna be too aggressive early on. Thanks, man. I'm gonna need all the luck I can get.
Checking up bottom, checking up bottom, checking up bottom.
Oh, geez, already. Look at this.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file.
Are you fucking serious, guys? Good God.
Wow, that didn't take long, did it?
Every V6 has happened.
How does that even...
Did you follow me through that, dude?
How does that even happen on the first lap? I mean, really.
Oh yeah.
Put it in here. Oh, they shit my pants right there.
Yep, good job.
Did you like my ass? No, you like to eat stuff, but you didn't have to do that, man.
Yeah, Daytona is definitely carnage. It translates well to iRacing, doesn't it? Or I should say iRacing translates well to real life.
Ah, you pushed me right around, but I saved it.
I mean, there really is no need to be bumping each other this early in this race. Just ride behind, a few feet behind, and let's at least get to lap 30.
To be honest, I mean, I'm surprised you beat me to the line. I'm surprised you get black flag because you went right on, you were on me. I didn't know if it was.
Where is this car at?
I was worried about Brandon on my outside. And I
don't know where the 10 car is. He's behind us somewhere. Here he comes.
Well,
Finally.
it's not because that you guys were pushing, it's because you guys were braking entering one. I mean, that's not going to happen.
So,
not wrecked.
To you guys that just joined in, what's up, Nathan?
Checking up there.
Yeah, I think Stenhouse is in this race, it looks like. You see him escorted, he was being escorted out by the sheriff's department last night.
Down a ton.
But yeah, so you guys that just came in, this is technically the 4th race that we're running instead of the 3rd because I tried running a race, I think 2 nights ago, and I got taken out by the #1 car in the first turn of the first lap. He didn't say sorry, he didn't say anything. I didn't say anything to him, but it took out 19 cars, or they had 19 cars involved. Then, on lap 25, he took out the leader, caused another 5-car wreck. Then, on the last lap, he took out the leader again and won the race. So, why are people pitting?
Sorry to run outside this week. I thought you were going to pit.
We're going to pit just because...
Where did it happen?
Just because I don't want to be up front, to be honest.
And that wreck.
Not yet.
That's where I have to field one.
I don't even know why people are pitting. It doesn't really make sense to me.
Are you serious? Is that like 10 cars?
Oh, don't hit me. Yep, that's fine. Too far forward's okay. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, it's pretty killed.
Yep, we're fueling. We don't need to do that either.
I don't think you're
Oh,
killed.
we're too far right.
I think I just
What the
fixed
heck?
it.
Come on.
Not
Just
trying to
service,
fix
just
the
service the
leader,
dang car.
but I think damage
Good
I
Lord.
did.
I'll take a penalty. I don't care.
Alright, 10-4. Yeah, I'll pit. It's early.
Yeah, I would do revenge to him, but I don't know. His name was
Your
Scott.
record's
That's
pretty
all I
good
know.
and
No, I don't. I
pretty
don't.
good
I don't
and
revenge on
you're not
nobody,
gonna be
man. It's not worth it.
healthy, but
I
I
just,
think he's better off than some of the other people.
He'll
that
get
got
his
that.
one day. I mean, I'm not gonna race him easy. You know, he'll be. I'll be aggressive with him. Look, everybody wants to go to the back.
It's fine.
We'll still drop back to the back. Everybody's just kind of waiting on pit road. Unless
Alright, only
maybe
got
that's
a
all the guys that
1X,
got involved in
but
that wreck. It didn't
it's
look
all
like
good.
that many though.
He says where half the field go as he causes the wreck. Fucking asshole.
We turn these guys down real fast.
You're back. You don't got anything, man.
Yeah, bump and run. That's right. If on the last lap, I got no problem with a bump and run. I just don't want to bump and wreck, so I don't do it too often. I don't like being that guy, you know. I've wrecked my fair share of cars. Not too much at Daytona though. Maybe. I don't know. He was like a 4600 I rating, I think. So that, I'm really not sure, to be honest with you. I know he was an older guy. You could tell by his voice, and he didn't say much. Like, you know, only thing I said when he wrecked, like, the leader on the last lap, I was like, dang, Scott, I was like, you're kind of a wrecking ball, and that's all I said to him, and he didn't even respond to it. He was just like, good race, everybody, and that's all he said. Yeah, that's him then. But yeah, I mean, the first turn, as soon as we got, like, at first I thought maybe it was my fault because I kind of drifted up high a little bit. But he got me right in the left rear, spun me out, went around the high side, didn't say nothing. And like everybody was like, holy crap, you know, why is this guy bumping this early on and all this other stuff. And then done the same exact thing to another guy, didn't say nothing. And then done the same thing to the leader. And of course the leader was like, oh, it's the last lap, it ain't no big deal, you know, that stuff happens. And I'm like, you know, but he's done this twice already. So, but yeah, if I see him in a race at some point, I'm not gonna cut him no slack. And if he wrecks me intentionally, for sure, like a mile and a half, then he'll probably get it back one way or another. Yeah, I kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt until he done it to other people. So, oh shit, I'm on the wrong side. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I wouldn't pay no attention. So we're just going to drop down to the back again here as soon as it goes. It's not looking good.
Get ready, going green.
I imagine this is probably going to be a wreck fest.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, well, when you can prove that they hit you on purpose, then a lot of times they don't always ban them, but a lot of times they'll give them a stern talking to. Geez, this guy's flying. Yeah, see, now that actually, you can get in trouble for doing that. But yeah, you can get banned for briefly for that kind of stuff, and if you keep on doing it, then they will ban you, but they don't do it very often. So we're just going to kind of drop to the back here, let these guys go. We'll just get in right here and hope that we can kind of keep up with the pack here. Nathan, are you racing the 24 hours at Spa? I think, I don't know if Aaron's racing it or not. I haven't talked to him, but I know me and Jeff Applegren and Terry Renart and Scott Page are all racing in a team. Well, hey man, if you want to race it, they may need another driver on our team. I don't know. I mean, I'm not running super fast lap times, so they're letting me run. But you probably run a lot faster than I am. I think the fastest I've went is like a 2:18.6, which is about 2 seconds off the fastest time and about a second off not the fastest guys, but the guys that are fairly fast, you know. Alright, yep, sounds good. I'll try to let you know. I don't know what the next endurance race is. I don't race the 6 or 12-hour ones, just the 24-hour ones. But next year I may end up trying to race all of them. I'm going to try to stream it all, but I got to work that Saturday, so I don't know. I think it starts at 8 a.m., and I'm going to be at work probably till 1 or 2 o'clock. So, yeah, I'm all the way back far as I can get. Let me go ahead and try to pass this guy because he's lagging way back here. I don't want to be that far back. He's got damage, actually. I don't want to be up there in that mess. Every race this week, I've tried racing up there with the pack, and I've gotten destroyed in every single one of them. So I would almost rather take a 12th, 13th place finish over, you know, trying to race for a top 5 and getting wrecked out. So unfortunately, we've lost the draft, but I don't think that's really going to be an issue.
Ruckin'.
Yep, so there you go. Oh, wow, he saved it. Huge checkup by the field, though. How in the world? You guys were fanned out like crazy there. If everyone crashed except me, that would be great. I've actually had that happen almost before. Go back into the last season actually, the truck race at Atlanta. I think I was running in like 19th, and everybody crashed on a restart, and I came out in 7th. So it can happen. Wow, nice, man. I'm gonna try to race some NIS next season if I can, and we'll go full time with it next year, I believe.
Not mine.
Okay, so now, since everybody's stretched out a little bit, we may have some green flag running here for a little while.
Didn't expect to wreck on turn 1, lap 1.
I don't know, it depends on if they all bunch back up or not. We're definitely off the pace here and have lost the draft now, so. That's not good. We got no fast cars behind us either, which sucks.
I was just blinking red 11.
Yeah, hopefully so. I wouldn't have checked up so much just then, but I mean, I kind of thought at least one car was going to spin out and the caution would come out, and the way everybody was fanned out, I kind of figured that a lot of them had checked up pretty big, but I guess not. And you know, that draft just kind of pulls them all back together, so. I don't think they're not a huge distance in front of me. It's just my I had to reset my settings, and my draw distance is kind of, I guess, close. So we're not seeing them until we get up to them.
Come on, 7.
Yep, there we go. That worked out.
I need a 7 to do that. He can't fucking check up.
Now, they were pretty good ways ahead of me here. There he is.
Trash.
Alright, guys, don't pull back up in front of me, please.
Like 30 laps.
Well, I mean, everything was fine. Just the 7 almost wrecked me the same way he just wrecked everybody. A lap
9. I never have understood why people are so slow getting back up to speed.
Yeah, but you moved up the track, Thomas. You tried to.
I may end up running the next one. I don't know. I'm gonna run another one probably before the night's over.
It's just that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out. I don't think anybody. I would be surprised if anybody really pitted.
I mean, look. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. He probably doesn't even have a mic.
I still think there's going to be a big wreck, though.
Bobby, go ahead and pass me, please.
Alright, sorry, I was waiting on the 7.
7's done.
Let's see where we come out here at. 14th. Dead center of the pack.
I'll be fitting, so I'll stay down low.
Is anybody else on you up, Bobby?
I don't know, man. It's going to be like lap
Said
16 or
nobody else
17
on
when we
you up,
start.
right?
Still a long ways to go before the
I got
finish.
5.
It's a hard choice to make.
Pit road is now open.
Yeah, do you, I don't know if you're old enough or not, Hydrogen, but we had a Kurt Busch, Tony Stewart incident 2 years in a row. There, so yeah, everybody's pitting. I don't understand that, really.
On the outside.
Yeah, we'll stay out. Let's see where we end up here. I guess they want more maneuverability, but, I mean, honestly, I feel like it's kind of pointless to
I don't even have
pit.
any damage, or non-fixable, I guess.
Yeah, we come out fourth, it looks like. Wow.
I'm making sure I have fresh tires.
Yes, that's what they want with fresh tires. I don't see the point in fresh tires.
Better get the New Year's.
Not yet. I mean, we just changed them, and this track does not wear tires very fast. So yeah, look it up. Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch. I think it was like
Still crippled, or
it was
are you
before they went
okay?
to the COT car. So
No, I'm
pre 2007. I think one crash was 2007 because they used the old Gen 4 car for the Daytona race. Or maybe it was 2008. I think it was 2007. And then there was another one that happened. So, like, Tony Stewart bumped Kurt Busch. It wasn't on the final lap, but hit him in the back end. And back then, those old cars, you couldn't touch anybody with the front end because the front end was so low. As soon as you hit the car in front, it'd pick the back of the car up and spin them around. And one race, one guy done it. I think like Tony Stewart done it to Kurt Busch or something. He got sideways, overcorrected, and slammed the wall head on. And then another race, like a year or two after that, it happened the other way. Same two guys. So that was pretty cool. I think Kurt Busch. I think it was Kurt Busch. One of them had a really hard hit.
Ah, good riddance. He's gone.
But yeah, you look that up on YouTube. That was some good racing back then. I don't know if I can do it from here or not. I'm pretty sure you can. It may not be the draw distance. It may be how many cars in front of me. I hit the settings and just readjusted it because for some reason I've got two monitors and it was pulling iRacing up on my monitor that's kind of to my right. So I just went ahead and just let it do its own little configuration thing, and it messes with the draw distance or something. I guess the amount of cars that's in front of you is probably what it's changing. Yeah, maybe it was 2004. I swear I think it happened in 2007 too, though. It was Daytona 500, both of them, pretty sure. Well, I guess we can race now, and if something happens and we fall back to like 7th or 8th, we might drop back again. But while we're up here, we'll go ahead and run it. Thing is, you kind of gotta. I don't like pushing the guy in front of me because I'm always afraid I'm gonna wreck him.
Yeah.
So I don't know how good I'm gonna be up here. I'm better at Talladega than I am Daytona.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember that far back, or who finished third, or who won, or anything else. I just remember the wreck. I remember watching it on TV. I was actually going through some stuff. I'm turning an outbuilding into an office, and I'm gonna put all my PC and all my equipment that I use to stream and everything out there in that building, and so I can go out there and be as loud as I want, not wake my kids up, my wife, and everything else. And I was cleaning out some old boxes and stuff, and I found like 5 boxes of DVDs where I had taped every single Cup race and Busch race and truck race from like 1996 all the way to 2002. So I've got them all on DVD. So I found those. I'm like, yes, I got plenty of stuff to do now during the winter, whenever I'm bored. and go back and watch some of these old races. Of course, they're all on YouTube now pretty much, but back then there was no YouTube, so the only way you could watch them was tape them on VHS, and I converted them all over later on. 2 years old, yeah. I'm telling you, man, those old races are some good races. I think from like 1996 to probably 2002 was the best racing NASCAR had, I think. I started watching in 1992, and then the only season I didn't watch was, I think, 2002. I think. I didn't watch too much that season, and I kind of got back into it the year after. My uncle used to race in, I guess what's now the Xfinity Series. Back then it was just a regional touring series like the K&N Series now. He raced that. He raced in the Baby Grand Series for a little while, and my cousin races at Bowman Gray Stadium and Caraway Speedway in North Carolina now in mini stocks, and he's about to buy him a late model. I used to race street stocks at Caraway Speedway back in 2000 and I think it was 2004, and it just got too expensive. Couldn't do it no more. Yeah, 95 was a good year too.
Get ready, going green.
Alright, let's give each other a little room.
The pace car is in.
Give him a little bump, let him help him get out front here. We'll try to take over second.
The next car's the leader. Outside, keep it up, keep digging. Okay, you're in second. Clear.
We're just going to ride right behind this guy.
Funny how it always works out how you jump that.
And try not to wreck.
Might as well first up and get over with.
And personally, I hate riding behind somebody because I never know where they're going to go.
19.
Like that. He dropped down to block that guy, and I had no clue what he was going to do. And now I'm just kind of hung out to dry. Yeah, we'll drop back here somewhere. Maybe they won't wreck each other up here, hopefully. Like I said, I don't like being right on somebody's bumper until like the last lap. I just think you're just asking for a wreck.
That damn thing went full of wet spring out of goes bad.
God, look at that run. Dude, why in the world didn't you stay in line? I could have given you a nice bump there.
Call B9.
What you got, dude? What?
It's funny, you know, usually I'm not too nervous racing these races, but since I've had so many bad finishes, like I'm freaking out because I don't want to wreck since I'm actually running halfway decent here.
Mark, you have to flip in the corner. It's going to be dark. It's on the truck.
Did he just tell me not to hit him in the corners? Have I hit him in the corners? Yeah, Cole Cabret's a good driver. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Cabret or Cabber. I'm really not sure. Come on, two. Stay down here on the bottom end. He is just all over the place. Alright, screw it. I'm not. I'll say I'm not gonna sit there and like constantly have to back off because he's going up high and coming back down on me.
It's icy up here, guys.
It's a bit tight.
We're three, 23 room.
Yep.
Yo, 824, you did not do that. Please without telling me to little brakes like that. I think I'll wreck you.
Crazy racing. It's still too early for this mess.
You don't have any damage to shovel.
Can't really lock bumpers with him.
Blocking to like 2 to go or something.
Absolutely not.
Ryan, you alright there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just stay on your toes. You guys are spicy.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'll stay up here with him and bring him to the front if he'll push me. I think he can clear not good. There we go. That's why I moved up to the high side. Yeah, you can fuss about me blocking all you want, but I just got you just second, brother. Now just push me to the win and we're good. Or at least push me to the last lap and we can fight it out then. Yeah, I'll let him go to the outside if he wants. Try to be smooth so this guy behind me will know where I'm going. Well, if anything, we led laps today. So even if we have a poor finish, we got that going for us. Oh, don't turn me. It's okay. Oh, nope, not in the field. Too much. Too much. Too much push.
You should go off the track when you join, man.
Do what?
You should have got off the track when you just got in the server. I mean, you're all over the place. Probably in qualifying too.
Dude, on my screen, I was hugging the yellow line the entire time. On my screen,
You can't hug the yellow line. The car behind you is trying to stay on your back bumper, and when you get just a little too low, it's gonna snag you around. You gotta stay higher than the yellow line.
okay, well, I've seen people doing it all week long.
Yeah, probably if you're in bottom split.
I haven't. God dang it.
Ego, calm down. Because they starting number 19 doesn't mean that he does not drive.
I haven't been in a bottom split in like 3 years.
I mean, both you idiots couldn't hold a damn line all over the place, so it's gonna happen.
Well,
Mark, you got like, I was just trying to get a run so we could clear the guys on the top, and I just pushed you a little bit too hard and you a little bit too low, but I guess that was both at my bad.
no, you're good, man. I mean, look, from my angle, Cole, everybody was jumping all over the track. So, you know, I don't know what y'all are bitching about, but whatever.
No, I wasn't. I don't know. It might have been my fault. I don't know. My dad, if it was, though.
No, man, you're good. It's not a big deal. It's plate racing. I mean, the whole time I was behind Cole here, he was jumping all over the track. He was going from the bottom to like half a lane up the entire turn. So, and I'm sure on his, when he was driving, I guarantee he wasn't doing that. So I don't know what's going on, but just because you see that don't mean that's what's actually happening. God about blew the car up. All right, that's fine. Whatever. I don't think we have a ton of damage, I hope.
Brian, looks like it's your turn to charge, because I'm probably not gonna hang with these guys anymore.
Let's go ahead and probably should have unchecked fuel there, but we'll change these tires. We got a minute 13 of option repairs, so not terribly bad. Yeah, I know. He hit me. He hit me in the wrong spot. That's all it was. I mean, he hit me once, and I saved it a little bit. It was a very slight hit, and then he hit me again, and it just turned me on around. But it's fine. He might have been getting pushed from the back. So he's just Cole's pissed off because he was in the lead and he got wrecked out. You know, but it is what it is. That's one reason I hate racing up there with them guys, because people just push you and push you and push you. It's fine, though. We'll come back and see where we can finish. That didn't look like... I don't think we hit anybody real hard, so...
Just on the apron a little bit. That messed them up. She was coming too fast and then had nowhere to go. Just turns them. It's just a racing deal.
I'm really not worried about it, to be honest. It is... You know, we'll look at it when the race is over. It sucks, though. But, hey, at least we led some laps. That's why I don't like bumping people, because I see people do it all the time. Like, they will bump and bump and bump the leaders all race long, trying to push them a little bit out in front, and it's pointless to me. Like, you know, ride behind them. Don't bump them. Just ride behind them. You can still get runs without bumping.
Go, go, go!
How many did that take out? Not enough. Let's do it again. Of course.
Line up.
Everybody's just so impatient. Alright, so it doesn't look like we have much front-end damage. I wonder how much rear-end damage we have. Car feels okay. Steering wheel's slightly off-center, but not bad.
Yeah, number 18, I'm going in the pit, so...
Yeah. And the bad thing about it is that random guy is a NASCAR Next driver, so I mean, you would think that he would understand. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to remember that, and then the day he races Daytona and gets wrecked, I'm gonna tweet him and I'm gonna be like, hey man, you know, why were you so low? So, I don't know. We're still in 13th. So, that's not bad.
car does not like the right turn.
Okay, well, let's yeah, it's just like real racing, man. It's never your fault, you know, or never their fault, I should say. Yeah, and the tri-oval is such a light spot to get a bump too. I mean, your car is really the lightest anywhere around the track in the tri-oval. I wonder if he was getting pushed from behind, because he did have a big run, and even the other guy said, you know, that he didn't really have anywhere to go. So I'm wondering if maybe he was getting pushed from behind and just. He hit me square the first time, but that got me a little bit loose, and then after that, there was literally nothing I could do.
You got 10 laps to go.
Once I got that first little bump and kind of saved it, and it knocked me below the line, that second bump done me in. Yeah, no doubt. That's the plan. You know there's going to be one. What I'd like to do is get behind Cole, push him up to the front to the very last lap, and then just dump him in like the last turn. Not spin him out, just dump him and make everybody, you know, where everybody's going to get around him. And be like, dang, you know, you should have been lower on the track. I don't know what you were doing, you know. I mean, you should learn how to race. That would be great. I'm not that kind of person. Not unless I get real pissed off. I just hope we can keep up speed here. We're going to try to get a good start at least.
Get up here.
The pace carries in. Green flag, green flag.
Dang, y'all go. Jeez.
You're up top, 3 wide.
This is really not where I want to be.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Car inside, 2 wide, clear inside.
All right.
Inside. Keep high.
Don't left, I can take it.
Okay, let's back off of these guys just a bit. We're not going to be able to pass them all. I mean, there's just no room there. And they're going to wreck. It's inevitable. If we don't have a wreck by like 4 to go, we'll go ahead and try to pass a few of these guys in the back. Of course, we've got to stay up with the leaders up here, but
Inside. Stay high.
Hey, Brian.
Still there.
Let's move to the car. You want to go higher?
Maybe in a little bit here.
Let's go, let's go. You guys, let's go.
Car inside.
Ben, I'm behind you.
Still there.
There'll be 3 of us.
Still there. Hold your line.
oh, come on, get around him.
Keep high.
Crap.
Keep high.
13 slow.
That car, go right down. Still there.
Pretty bad here.
Still there.
All right, we're just going to drop back in behind this guy. We're losing so much speed. Just,
Clear.
jeez, man. Just got him right up in front of me there. See if we can push
Yeah,
him.
if you can pass me, go ahead. I think I'm just punching too much air.
Six, see, it's on the left, I can take him off.
Maybe we can push him back up there. I don't know if we can or not. We're running pretty slow speeds here. So we need to try to get around him in case a wreck does happen. That way if the caution comes out, I think we got him this time. He's going to let us have the position. Good. That way if the caution comes out, we still finish whatever. Now we need to get a wreck like right now before they get straightened back out. Man, I have had the worst luck here this week. Yeah, I think we'll run one more later today. Maybe, what time is it now? Almost 4. Yeah, I mean, 14th isn't terrible, but geez, I hate, you know, really hate to get a top 10 here. Top 5 would be really nice. With a top 5, I'd probably be done with it this week and just go into, where we at? I think we're, what, Kentucky next week, I think.
Sorry, 23. I got hit by the 14. I'm sorry.
Oh, somebody maybe wrecked up here, maybe.
I got hit up in the by the 14. Sorry about that, man. It's all good, all good.
Coming down, sorry. Coming down.
Ah, look at these guys. They ain't even gonna wreck before the last lap. You gone, man? Appreciate you joining in. We will see you next time. Yeah, I may do that. Alright, well, have a good one. Oh, somebody wrecked. Well, let's hope that that was at least 5 or 6 guys.
Well, at least the 2 didn't win. Good win.
You got a lot of talent on your 14. Learn on the block button.
Yeah, here the problem is, by the time we catch up with them, I bet it's going to tell us to stay behind all of them that wrecked, so that's what sucks.
My apologies, man. I didn't know.
I don't know what. Let's do it to 14 there. It's going to let us pass him, so that's one position.
Up to you and push you, but I guess I can't.
Well, all right, 13th. It is what it is.
I didn't know I couldn't push you through the corner like that.
Oh, you mean Cole wrecked somebody? Oh man.
I really never had to push anyone in Cole Rick, so I apologize.
Dan playing the green white checkers in the series.
I wonder if he was too low on the track.
Yeah, calling him out because he's number 17. Just stroke through you a little bit more.
Yeah, well, they were up there. It's just we were running so slow. Everybody's running 195 mile an hour, and we're running 184.
Yeah,
so
that's a big will deal. I'm actually good at the game. Like, come play me something.
You're not good at the game. You just caused like 3 wrecks. That's why St. Stenhouse was good at racing after last night.
Car for 13, car.
All right. Well,
Nobody cares if you're good at the game. You're bad at Daytona. That's what matters right now.
Oh, where are you? Oh, not in the top 17, so yeah, go fuck yourself.
man.
I may have gotten taken out in your first crash.
What's this guy doing?
Hey, it's alright, here. I don't care. I'll push you, man.
Why is this guy hitting me in the back end?
Snap. That's going in my
Alright,
cringe
there's the ticket
compilation.
flag.
Thir
Okay,
That's
we'll
the
get him
fuck
next time.
13. What are you doing, man?
Good win, 2-car. Good job.
Okay. Well, anyway, I don't know what that was about.
Ego. Oh shoot, sorry.
All right. Let's check out this big wreck we had.
Just put the clutch in.
So bad at video games. We should all bow down to the 2-car.
Gosh, I'm freaking messed up. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
I didn't even get on track.
I have won a race in Daytona.
Number 2, I was like,
No problem, man.
I think I won one in the National Series. I haven't won one in the trucks or B class yet. If I had won one in B class this week, I would not be racing it anymore because I lose way too much I rating in Daytona.
I gave up.
So anyway, all right, where are we at? Let's
I don't
see.
know. I think if you had any sense, you would go look at that first lap too. and
Right in here somewhere.
The whole server's pissed off because of that.
Let's
But
get
I know
our
because you're-
VAR
your
chase
ego's
here. So I mean, I'm up a little bit, but I'm not that bad. You know, 2 cars. He's all over the track too, so I don't know what they're talking about. I feel like I'm okay. Look at this. Now through this turn here, we're going to fast forward just a little bit. I'm behind this guy. Look at me compared to him. I mean, I'm more stable than he is. Okay, and the replay don't lie. All right, so
Yeah, I'm surprised
I am a little lower in the tri-oval,
track there. Once I
but
thought it was
as far as
Jay Cookson in here, I'm
how
like,
much they're moving around, I feel like looking at my car, I feel
No,
like
that's
I'm
what I do.
one of the
I
most
thought
stable ones. Not right there, I'm not, but one of the most stable ones.
Because I knew I was like he was gonna win.
At least
so.
to that one
There's
little
really no
spot.
point. Like if you're not car number 1, just
See, like right there, I mean, he's up quite a bit up off the track. I don't really understand what the point of that is. I'm not stable to the tri-oval. I'll give him credit on that one. So I come up and block the 23 right there, just to try to get out front. And the 2, he's all over the place. I mean, he's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, you know, I don't know. I think Cole's just pissed off because he actually wrecked. And then he ended up wrecking somebody else right there towards the end. All right, so let's go ahead and fast forward it. Wait until we get hit and just see. I mean, this guy, 23 behind us, is 2 is all over the back of us, just bouncing around everywhere. And right here, I think. Nope, must be the next lap. Oh, there it goes, right there. So 2 is he's shoving like crazy right here. Okay, we go down right there. Yeah, so that's what happens. See, the 2 hit me right here. Right here, the 2 hits me and gets me just a little bit sideways and knocks me a little bit below the line. All right, so there was nothing I could do about that. Then he hits me again right there. That gets me a little bit more sideways, and then when I start to spin, he just shoves me right on around. So, you know, there was nothing I could do about that. Then here comes Cole. He's all pissed off because he just slammed right into me because he was shoving the heck out of the number 2 car. And I get hit in the back end pretty hard. I didn't even realize that happened, so that was a lot of damage there. And we got quite a bit of damage to the front. Another hit to the front right there, so yeah, that's probably what it was. I'm gonna send him the address. I'm gonna send him a clip of this and just tell him to watch it. Actually, you know what? I don't even care. It doesn't matter. But that's probably what happened. He probably thought I drove it down towards the apron when I didn't. I mean, I actually got hit and moved down towards the apron. Then I got hit again, and then I got hit again. So that was like 3 little bumps there that just got me all sideways and tore us all to pieces. I didn't think any of those hits were really hard enough to do a lot of damage, but it doesn't take much. So see, like right here, little bump right there, little bump right there, got me sideways, and then he just shoved me right around right there. So we'll look at it from the number 1's view and see what he saw. And I bet you're probably right, Nathan. I bet that he didn't even realize that the 2 was hitting me like that. All right, here we go. Yeah, see, from his view, I just drove it right down to the apron and went right back up the track. So, and then he got hit again right there. He got a lot of damage out of that. So, you know, understandably, I don't think he was pushing the number 2. I think the 2 was just pushing the heck out of me. It didn't look like he was pushing him. And we'll try to get here kind of close so we can see. How do you... I think you do it like this, right? See if we can spin it around here so we can actually see. I don't know if this will work or not. I've never messed with this during an actual replay. So right here, he's not pushing him at all. Oh, crap. Now we can't see nothing. Yeah. So, see, he's not pushing. No, he's way off of him. He's way off of him right there. Just the two was just shoving me as hard as he could. And I bet you if the one watches the replay, he'll see that that I was just getting pushed everywhere. And maybe I was a little bit lower, but I mean, honestly, with the dude hitting me like that and knocking me low, there was really nothing I could do. All right, so let's go ahead and fast forward it here, and we're going to see exactly what happened to the number 1 car, because apparently he wrecked somebody right towards the end of the race. So we'll just skip ahead to what we got, like May. Let's go lap. Let's go right here. He was apologizing for something. Yep, look there. He just slams into the 14. Yep, same thing. Wow, man, that destroyed the 14. Holy cow. Freaking God almighty. 14's dead. Alright, buddy. We'll see you later. Yeah, just watch for me. I'll either be back on around, maybe, I might be do the 7 o'clock race. If I don't do a 7 o'clock race, then I don't know if I'm going to run another one tonight or not, but we'll see. Thanks for joining, man. And then he won, yeah. Go figure. With all that damage, too. That's the crazy thing. So, I don't know. That's usually what happens. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So you'll check back on the channel about 7 o'clock. I might be running that. I might not. I don't really know. Depends on if I'm over this or not. Because I'm kind of pissed off right now. So anyway, we'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.